Matt Rule is building something special. Watch what I say. Watch what I say. The future is bright. It is so bright. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mike Ricks, man, host of Panthers Mike Podcast, along with co-host of the NFC South versus the NFL. And today we're going to talk about a divisional matchup, the game of the week in the NFC South. Let's go. We ain't scared no Tom Brady. You gonna need more than Tom Brady. Shout out to my boy Knuckle Person. Let's get right into it, man. Ain't no need to hesitate. Ain't no need to hold on. Let's do this thing.
It's about to go down.
So the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will be visiting Bank of America Stadium to face the Carolina Panthers. You got Tampa Bay at 6-3, Carolina at 3-6. One thing that is notable is that Tampa Bay is 3-2 on the road, and Carolina is 1-3 at home. So they haven't done a good job protecting their dirt so far this season, but who knows with this matchup? It's a divisional matchup. We're going to get into it and talk about it, man. The matchup predictor, 65% goes towards Tampa Bay. Interesting. Very interesting. I get it. I understand it completely. We got some stats here. I'm not going to go over them. I just want to look at the injury report a little bit. So we got Scotty Miller, that's questionable. I seriously think he's going to play. You got Shaq Barrett, Sean Murphy-Bunting, Jason Pierre-Paul, Levante David, questionable. You got Brian Burns, questionable. He's going to play. I think all those guys with Tampa are going to play too. Only one that we really have a concern with, Christian McCaffrey. But as you also see who's on the active roster, who is Reggie Bonifant. He is back. So we do know Christian McCaffrey is not going to play in this game, and we'll touch on that here in a little bit. So we got the spread. We have the Carolina Panthers +5, stating that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will win 5.5 points. You get 3 for being at home, so they feel like they're a touchdown at least or more, better than the Carolina Panthers. We will see. Yes, you can look at the last 5 games. Take a look at that. Carolina is 1-4 the last 5 games. Tampa Bay is 2-3. My bad. They should be 2. My bad. They're 3-2. 3-2. Yeah, but let's just get right into it, man. There's one more thing I want to show y'all, but I'm gonna get to it a little later, and I'm gonna explain why I feel the way I feel about this football game. So the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are just coming off an embarrassing. And if I was a big cusser, I would say all kinds of beep, butt whooping that they took. Yes, against the New Orleans Saints on national TV. So you know what that means? Oh, Tom Brady had a rough game. And you know his bounce back game. Look at the history. Ooh, I feel sorry for the Carolina Panthers. They just got embarrassed. So you know they pissed off. They gonna come out here and give us all kind of trouble. They gonna just run it down our throat. They gonna throw it down our throat. The defense is gonna play lights out. They gonna get another 4 turnovers. They gonna just beat up the Carolina Panthers, especially without Christian McCaffrey. Ooh, this team is about to get mollywopped, right? Yeah, I'm sure some of y'all are hearing that. But I'm here to say, I'm not scared of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Not at all. I watched them play all season long. My co-host DJ knows I watched this team all season long, and I will give credit to that defense. That defense is very stout, especially that front seven. They're stingy against the run, and they bring a whole lot of pressure, and they cause a whole lot of turnovers, right? I applaud them. But that secondary can be ate up. The problem is, are you going to have enough time to get that ball to these playmakers? That's the problem. So we're going to take a look a little bit deeper into it and kind of see. The Carolina Panthers, last time we played on week 2, watched the football game. I was going to do a review, show the game a little bit, but I decided, no, I'm not going to do that. Not going to do that. It's going to take too long. The Carolina Panthers did what we wanted to do against them offensively. We moved the ball up and down the field like it was nothing. Thing that beat us was the turnover. Like I said, they got turnovers. They got some pressure on Teddy. We are the only team to have 200-yard receivers against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Only team to do that. So our offense, we can do what we need to do. We just got to protect the football. I have no problem thinking that we can't move the football on this defense because we've shown week 2 early before we got to where we are right now that that's possible. And I expect the same to happen Sunday. The thing that I'm tripping about, that I'm laughing about, is Tom Brady, right? Everybody talking, oh, the GOAT this, the GOAT that. Oh, the GOAT's going to have a big game. Oh, the GOAT's going to bounce back. So in the last 20 possessions, they scored 2 touchdowns. I didn't stutter. They scored 2 touchdowns in the last 20 possessions. You don't believe me? You don't believe me? Well, let's go to it. Let's go to the stats then, since y'all don't want to believe me. Let's look at this. The Giants game. They got the ball. I didn't say they didn't score points. I said touchdowns. First possession, field goal. Second possession, fumble. Third possession, punt. Fourth possession, punt. Fifth possession, field goal. Sixth possession, field goal. Seventh possession, touchdown. Eighth possession, punt. Ninth possession, touchdown. 10th possession, field goal. End of the game that I don't count. All right? All right? So you say, oh, that was against the Giants. Well, if that was against the Giants, they put up points against the Giants. Should I even have to show you what they did in the New Orleans Saints game? You know, the final score was what? 38-3, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was 38-3. So you know they didn't score any touchdowns there. But since y'all want to talk noise and say, oh, I'm this and that, let's go to it. Let's take a look at it. First possession, punt, 3 and out. Second possession, punt, 3 and out. Third possession, punt, 3 and out. Fourth possession, punt, 3 and out. Fifth possession, 2 plays, interception. Sixth possession, 8 plays, 37 yards, turnover on downs. Next possession, 3 plays, interception. You want me to keep going? Let's keep going then, dog. Bite it off. Next possession, start of the second half. 6 plays, turnovers on down. Guess what? 8 plays, interception. Then they finally give you this old wishy-washy just so they don't have a goose egg field goal at the end of the game. And like I said, I'm not counting that one. So if that tells me the last 2 games that they played offensively, and it's been more. I've been talking about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers quite a bit. And I've been saying that this defense, Tampa Bay's defense, has been carrying Tom Brady all freaking season. Oh, what about that game against the Chargers where he threw for like 4 or 5 touchdowns? You know how he threw for 4 or 5 touchdowns? If it wasn't for that defense putting them in great positions, getting turnovers, and stopping their bleeding at the end of the half with the Dominican Sue to allow them to score their first touchdown at the end of the first half, they would not have been in rhythm and came back on that game. If you want to talk about the Green Bay Packers game, yeah, I know they blew out Aaron Rodgers, but how did they blow out Aaron Rodgers? Aaron Rodgers jumped on them 10-0. It wasn't until he got a pick 6 by Jamel Dean and then another pick that put him on the 2-yard line with Tom Brady and then was just able to run the ball in. So I'm not buying this GOAT Tom Brady right now. I'm not buying by this prolific offense. They've had the same players. I know Chris Godwin has been hurt, but what are you going to do with this? What are you going to do catching the ball like this? What are you going to do catching the ball like this? He got a broken finger he just had surgery on. And then let's think about this. He trying to hold the ball to hit Antonio Brown. Sack, pressure. Man, look, they didn't get 1 sack, the New Orleans Saints, until this game was already out of hand. And that's when they pinned them ears back. I know pressure was coming. I know they were without Ali Marpet, their best offensive lineman. But I don't want to hear no excuses. We've dealt with injuries. We've had all kind of players. It's next man up, next man up, next freaking man up. And we still able to compete. And that is because we got a real coach. And I'm saying it right now. I'm not buying the Bruce Arians effect. Shoot. I'm not buying it. Ron Rivera had his number. Sean Payton has his number. And I'm telling you right now, Matt Rule is about to get this man's number. They can go all, I know it's going to be a different game plan. Trust and believe. I know all of that. But Matt Rule is not playing no games. We're going to have this thing shut down. Let's think about the last 3 teams we played against. Let's think about them. New Orleans Saints, right? New Orleans Saints. Let's talk about it. The same team that just blew their ass out. The New Orleans, sorry. These guys, whew, they've been getting me hot. They've been getting me hot. New Orleans Saints blew them out. We competed with them through the wire. 3-point game, able to move the ball, do whatever we want to do defensively, offensively. I mean, defensively, we couldn't really stop them, but they couldn't stop us offensively either. Did what we needed to do, compete in that game. We just couldn't finish it out. Let's talk about another high-powered offense by the Atlanta Falcons. I know they haven't been putting up, getting in the end zone as much as other teams, but what they've done is they haven't had their defense playing good ball until they fired Dan Quinn and Raheem Morris got them boys flying around playing fast. But offensively, they are still who they are. Todd Gurley is the top 5 running back in this league. Statistically, you can say what you want to say about him. He's doing his thing. You got Julio Calvin Ridley, you got Russell Gage, you got Hayden Hurst coming along. That offense is becoming prolific like we all thought it was going to be. So we played against a really, really good offensive team in the Atlanta Falcons. And let's talk about the Kansas City Chiefs. That's another team with Patrick Mahomes, boy, Kelsey. You got Tyreek Hill. You got all these other people out there. And look what we did. Took them down to the wire. So there's one thing that's consistent with all 3 of those football teams is that they have really, really good offense. And Matt Ryan isn't the number 1 quarterback in the league right now with yards statistically if they can't move the freaking football. So what does this team do? What does this team do? It's strictly built on their defense. That is it. So we can minimize our turnovers, minimize our offensive mistakes, and stop beating our daggone selves. They shouldn't have a chance to beat us because that offense is not it, and it ain't been it all season. That's right. I'm saying it right now. And the way that we've been playing ball, if we can continue to put this same type of pressure on these teams with our offense and just show up defensively and make some plays here and there, I know it's going to take some pressure. We just can't sit back there and let Brady get comfortable to get into a rhythm. I don't care if we got a blitz 5 or whatever the case may be. If he beats the blitz, he beats the blitz. But he's going to take some daggone hits. Phil Snow, if you're listening, you hear me right now, you better send some pressure to that guy Brady. Because as soon as he gets pressure, he might as well just go to the sideline because it's a wrap for him. That's right. I'm feeling very confident, and it's not because of this team that just blew him out. It's because I watched this team all season long, and I know we got a shot because that offense is very pedestrian. That's why Mike Evans is so frustrated. And if you don't believe me, just watch film. Just watch film. Just watch film. Every time that offense gets going, it's because that defense has put them in position. Now, I'm not saying that they can't do it this game. I'm not. But I guarantee you they're going to force feed Mike Evans. Panther Nation, if you knew what happened the last time they played against the New Orleans Saints and Lattimore put them clamps on Mike Evans, what did they come out do? Jameis Winston, first pass. Mike Evans, Bradbury, interception. We got to be aware of that. I'm telling you, they probably going to showcase and try and feed Mike Evans like crazy because Mike been getting open. Anyway, man, I am feeling very good about this game. I really am. I know it's at B of A and we haven't played our best, but this team right here, I know I got the tweet. I'm just geeked, y'all. I am really geeked. I'm not scared of Tampa Bay. Now, I'm not saying they can't beat us. Let's not get that twisted. They're still a good football team, but they aren't dominant. They're not a complete football team. And that offense is not where it's at. And if we can do what we can do with our weapons and Teddy can get that ball and stretch that field, it might be raining, it might be a little tough. We're going to bust that butt. And I'm calling it right now. Carolina Panthers, victory against the great Tom Brady and Bruce Arians and Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm calling it. Anyway, this your boy Mike Ricks, man. Thank you for the love and support. Y'all get mad all you daggone want to. I don't care. Panther Nation, stand up. Keep pounding, baby. Hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. Nobody in the media wants to talk about this. They just want to praise Tom Brady. It was the coach and the game plan. What did they do? It's the same damn game, man. Ooh. This your boy Mike Ricks, co-host of the NFC South versus the NFL, also host of Panther Mike's podcast. Panthers Mike Podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, hit that notification button, all that good stuff. Hey, get ready for this game, divisional matchup. This is where the tables turn, baby. This is where the tables turn. And I'm out!